Good morning, Joe. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day for this interview. Really means a lot.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I'm very excited for the gig coming up. We're going to have fun.
Yep. So to introduce myself, I'm Danny Rovi. I'm a sophomore here at Lasalle. Huge fan of your work, and I also went to a show of yours in September at the Colonial.
Well, that does shock me. I didn't realize we had the youth coming along. We usually cater to old people in our audience, but I'm glad the material is resonating on WIP and in the live shows with kids like yourself. And I apologize for infiltrating the Catholic youth over at Lasalle High School.
Oh, well, it's no problem. But really, tell me, for those who may not be familiar with your act, what can the seniors expect to see at the 100-day celebration?
Let's see. A lot of sports and politics. Mostly local sports. We hit all the four teams, and a lot of impressions. You know, some of it's current right up to the minute, and a lot of it's stories that we've grown up with. I do a ton of impressions. A lot of sports stuff, like athletes, coaches. Although we have Maryland Mike and all the Sixers and Embiid, and we also go backwards for people like Iverson and Barkley and Andy Reid and Harry Callis. I do dead guys. My act never loses an impression. We just add. We include everybody in the cemetery also. And there's a political element. I do a rundown about the pandemic and the vaccinations and all the ex-presidents. So, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
A lot of voices, dude.
Big fan of everything. But tell me, what's your familiarity with LaSalle?
You're up there on Cheltenham Avenue, Wyncote, or Springfield. Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on the cops up in Springfield.
Right, yeah.
Orland's right behind there. My son-in-law went to LaSalle. Of course, Marty Jackson. My son-in-law's Alex Breitmeyer. He's a proud alum. But he was a traitor after that. He went to St. Joseph's. I know the prep is a big rival. He went to St. Joseph's for college. Very familiar with LaSalle. My older sister was actually in a production up there of Anything Goes in the 70s when I was a kid. Great school, a lot of great people. Joe McGarity, all those guys. So yeah, I'm sure he's out there involved somehow. He's putting in the he's coaching grade school, putting in the trap.
In the trap, CYU basketball.
Yes.
Of course.
The full court press.
Of course. And speaking of basketball, last night, big Sixers win. One of my favorite impressions that you do is someone we all know and love. That person is Joel Embiid. Is there any chance you can give our viewers here a little bit of that impression?
I play it so well right now. I'm just the greatest in the league. I always pride myself on my defense, but now I'm handling the ball well. I'm probably the best passer in the league. I can be anybody I want. Sometimes I could be Michael, sometimes I'm Kobe, and sometimes I'm Jabbar, 'cause I'm the greatest center of everything in the world. By the way, Ben Simmons is killing us. He won't get vaccinated. He's afraid to take that shot too.
It's perfect, man. Every time I hear it, it only gets funnier. So thank you for that.
Quite welcome.
Is there anything else you'd like the guys to do for the show on February 15th?
Is there anything else I'd like to do? What?
Anything else you'd like the guys to know before February 15th?
Yeah, I think you get extra credit for attending. I believe it's 5 extra points on your GPA right before graduation. So get out there.
All right, perfect. Well, LaSalle, you heard the man. Make sure to give Joe a very warm welcome February 15th. Thank you so much.